Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prizepicks. Today I'm dropping my 4 favorite plays in the NBA for Thursday. We've got 10 games of hoops tonight and some actually really good ones as well. So we're going to talk about all these plays, but first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this video and also go ahead and drop a comment if you cashed out with us yesterday. We locked in these 3 plays and it was super sweat free. Kevin Durant wasn't close. We said it was going to be a blowout. What happened? They won by 30. Basically an easy win. Dylan Harper as well cleared his line easy, and Chet Holmgren ended up not playing. If he did play, I had a good feeling that he was going to go on the under. At the end of the day, we still cashed out everybody out. So drop a comment if you tailed that play. And like I said, if we get to 10 likes in this video, I'm dropping my most confident play of the day in the group for completely free. So lock in, like this video up, get it to 10 likes. And that's usually a VIP exclusive play, my best bet of the day. I'm dropping it in there for completely free. Now, if you're not in the group yet, make sure you're locked in on the Winnable. The link is right up there. It's also down in the description, so you guys can get in. It's completely free to join. Like I said before, we also have VIP plans, and right now we're doing an insane sale on the VIP where it's literally $10 for the entire month. It's usually $175. Now it's 10. That is an insane. You're basically saving $160, $165 just locking in and clicking this link. Now this link is only accessible when you guys sign up on the Winnable. So get on the free plan, scroll down right here. You'll see $10 a month. Get in on the VIP. It's literally never been this cheap before. There's only a few slots left as well, so act fast. Now let's talk about, also need to recap the VIP a little bit. We had some soccer plays out there. We cashed this one out, 40% profit boost. And this was a 2.13x, easy money. Put 50 on this, made over $100. So yeah. On the VIP, we really just take every single angle we can, whether that's NBA, whether that's tennis, whether that's college basketball, whether that's soccer. We're taking all the angles because we are 100% committed to profiting. And in this case, it was soccer. We had a great day over there. Now, let's talk about some plays for today on Thursday. Scrolling down to our first guy up, it's Joel Embiid. And we like Joel Embiid here on the over at 31.5 points plus assists. So if we go over to Embiid, he has been so good recently. And Embiid is one of those players where it's just like, sometimes he's going out there, he's looking like the actual MVP, right? We know he has that ceiling in him. Maybe post-injury, he's not at that level, but we know he's still elite, right? When he wants to be. But then sometimes he gets out there and he drops an absolute dud. Thankfully, he's been on an insane streak. In the last 10 games that he's suited up for the Sixers, he's cashed in 9 of those games. And the one game that he missed was actually a very close one against a tough Clippers defense. Thankfully today, he's playing up against a weak Miami defense. Literally they're 20th in points allowed and 18th in assists allowed. So they're bottom, like below average in both of these categories. Now, the one thing you have to look at Embiid is that he hasn't actually played that many games post All-Star break. So usually you look at a graph like this and it's a great indicator of how hot a player is right now. But unfortunately, because we have this huge gap between February the 7th and February the 24th, it's not really showing how hot he is, right? It's showing how hot he is with a 2-week break in between, right? Still a good indicator, but honestly not as lovely as it usually is. That being said, he did just come off a game against the Pacers. And even though it was a blowout, he was able to get to his line of 32 points plus assists. And I like it again tonight. I mean, he's at home here. And if we look at the lineup for Philly, he's probable right now. So hope and fingers crossed that he will end up playing, but you never know with Embiid. I do like him if he does suit up on the over here at 31.5 points and assists. He's due to hit this line, especially against the Heat team who honestly isn't cutting it for me this year. Now, let's move into play number 2. It's Jalen Green right here, and we like him on the under at 20.5 points. Now, if you guys haven't been following, taking the under on Jalen Green has maybe been the best way to make money in the last couple weeks. Full stop. Jalen Green has been ridiculously cold, and his line keeps moving up because the Suns keep getting injured, right? I'll show you guys the Suns injury report right now. Cole Anthony's out, Devin Booker's out, Dylan Brooks is out, and then Goodwin and Highsmith are out as well. But Brooks and Booker being out are absolutely huge. Even Anthony's a pretty big one to stop a guy like Jalen Green from hitting this line. Now, if we look at Jalen Green, I mean, he's literally, I'll show you guys this, right? He's played a few games since here's February the 10th. It's kind of a while ago. But if you just look at the last week, 19, 21, 22, 24 of February, he's hit the under in 3 of those 4 games. The one time he didn't was against the Spurs. And he has been shooting the ball horribly, absolutely horribly. Literally, I mean, it's insane. I'll show you guys this. This game against the Orlando Magic, he shot the ball 26 times. He made 6 of them. That was in a double overtime, and they barely got through with the win. He shot the ball 26 times. That is insane to fathom. He only made 6 shots. Here he shot the ball 16 times. He only made 6 shots. Here he shot the ball 18 times. He only made 5 shots. In the last few games, like basically post All-Star break, Jalen Green has been averaging like 35. Let me do this math real quick. 48, 23. Yeah. He's literally averaging 33% from the field. That's not 33% from 3. That's 33% field goals. Full stop. That is how cold this man has been. Now, you're telling me he's going to get 21 points against the Lakers? Yeah, no. I'm not buying it. The Lakers are not a great defense, but they're not bad. They're not horrible. They're not the Jazz or the Wizards. They're a middle-of-the-road defense, and Jalen Green has been stinking it up. 16 points, 13 points, 13 points in his last few games. I like him on the under. And yeah, these aren't just good defenses. He obviously played the Celtics, who are an elite defense, but then he had the Blazers, who are literally a bottom 6 defense. He couldn't get the job done against them either. He has not been shooting the rock well, and we're going to take advantage of that. Now, moving into play number 3. Guys, I said I got 4 plays in this video. We're taking 3 of them in a 3-man, me personally, and I also got a bonus play at the end. But let's finish out this 3-man. It's Alperen Şengün on the over at 24.5 points and assists. Now, real quick, before we move forward, let's take a timeout. Look at the payout right here. I lock these 3 in over on Prizepicks, where $100 turns into $600. If you lock it in over on Underdog, $100 turns into $650. So it's really good over there as well. 600 and 650 are both elite value for a 3-man. But yeah, lock it in right here. Make sure to take a power play. If you guys want to take these all straight, do what you want. But yeah, let's talk about Alperen Şengün right here before we get into our bonus pick of the day. And he's been looking great. Last couple games. So the line is 24.5 points and assists, by the way. He's coming off a game just yesterday against the Kings. And guys, he was electric. He was absolutely electric. 26 points. He cashed the line on points alone. And then he added 11 assists on top of that. This guy, when he's playing his game, he literally looks like a baby Jokic out there. Like, it's insane. He's got the vision, he's got the motion, and he's got the shot making ability as well. Soft touch near the rim. Alperen Şengün is that guy. And this line is also a little bit too low. Like, I've analyzed it with my models on a couple other books as well, which basically means putting it in, researching, double checking, cross checking with all the different books out there. That's the kind of research I do going into some of these plays. And this line should realistically be closer to 26.5, which that's a big discrepancy. 24.5 versus 26.5 actually matters quite a bit in the long term. So I like Alperen Şengün right here. If you lock it in right now and you see it's at 24.5, take it. Very likely that it will bump up later. Now, let's talk about the bonus play. Well, first off, big news actually. I've been going live on TikTok for the last couple of days, and we've been getting a bunch of people in there. And the point of the live is super interesting. Basically, instead of a YouTube video where I'm recording this the night before, telling you my favorite plays and showing it to you, on the live, you guys can literally come in on the chat and text me and go, yo, Bam, this is the play that I like. I like Joel Embiid on the points. What do you think? Right? And I can live get there, research the play for you, and give you my personal opinion. So it's super valuable to hop on the lives. I will be doing a couple lives on YouTube, but make sure you're hopping on the TikTok. That's actually where it's at. Bam Sports over on TikTok. Link is in my bio. You guys can get over to the TikTok real easy. We're going live every single day this week. Just wanted to make sure you folks on YouTube were aware of that, because that is an absolutely insane resource. You can literally, you're wondering if this is a good play to take, hop in the live chat, text me the play, and I'll get right back to you in real time. So let's talk about this final bonus play of the day. It's a super high line for Donovan Clingan, and we love it. We absolutely love it. 14.5 rebounds. I'm hitting the over right here. So a couple reasons why. The Chicago Bulls are a horrible rebounding team against centers. And I'll show you guys the Bulls depth chart right here. This is literally what they're rocking with. So in the center position, Jalen Smith is out. You guys remember former Bulls center was Nikola Vucevic, who's now a Boston Celtic, of course. And these are their big men. They've got Gershon Yabusele and then Nick Richards, who only really plays like 15 to 20 minutes per game. So this team is ridiculously small, like super, super small out there. And I mean, they're trying to tank, right? So it's a sneaky way to be a bad team. I heard Kenny say that. Yeah, the Bulls are horrible. And Donovan Clingan has been cooking. He's been absolutely cooking here. Last 10 games, you only hit this in 5 of them. But then when it comes to the rebounds, it's about the matchup. It's 100% about the matchup. If you look at the head-to-head, he has been so good against the Bulls recently. 21 rebounds last time he played the Bulls. And then the time before that, 18 rebounds. So yeah, I think he needs to get to 15 tonight. He's coming off a great game against Minnesota. Close loss, 16 rebounds, and that was over on Tuesday. So he's got a day of rest on Wednesday. Now on Thursday night, I like him to go over 14.5 rebounds. Those are my 4 plays for the day, guys. One more time, it's these 3, and then Donovan Clingan on the rebounds. Like I said before, get this video up to 10 likes. Most confident play of the day is being dropped in there for completely free. And I hope to see some of you guys on the live. That's all I got. These are my plays for the day. Let's make some money on NBA Thursday.